Hey guys. It's back. Cassie found something here. It's the size of a nickel.
Buffalo nickel. Give me the fufu juice.
Oh! I gotta keep digging some more here. Let's see what else we can get. I found myself a bucket lister. I got a crotal bell.
It's a Wheatie.
You found a Wheatie?
Yes.
Sweet. A Walking Liberty 1943 half dollar. Oh my god, it's freaking gorgeous. You got an Indian? Oh my god, Cassie got an IHP. Needless to say, I am a happy camper. Alright, good morning, and once again I struggle for a good camera position here. I'm back at the place where I found the gold ring, and I start out this morning with a toy car. Well, I didn't start out with a toy car, I started out with a ton of junk, but this is the first thing worth showing. It's like a prowler. Kind of cool. So I'm going to keep going and see what we can find. I'm out next to the road this time, which is right under power line, so I'm having to go into 10 kilohertz mode to drop off the EMI, but we're going to manage. We're going to find stuff. Alright, this is a bit of an odd one, and I am like right next to the road. Got this out, thought it was a piece of wire at first, but it's awfully shiny. Might be like a squished silver bracelet, so let me clean it up a little bit and see what I can find out. That would be an interesting find though. See what we got. Alright, I got it straightened out a little bit here. There is some sort of a marking right there. I can't tell what that says though. Probably says 100% pure aluminum. Trying to get into the focus here to zoom in, but it's not letting me. So we'll try it later, see what we got. Alrighty, here's another interesting. This was only about 4 inches down. Some sort of really squished looking car. I mean, it is flat as a pancake, but I think it's got some sort of decorations on the front, like flames or something, so can't wait to clean this one up and see what it is. I think I might have hit it on the side there, but you know, it's fine. It's just an old junky car. See what it is later. Alright, got another interesting one. This one was not too deep, and it's not that old. It's a 1995 Canadian penny. But for especially those folks in the south and not near the Canadian border, you don't get to see a lot of these, so I like to show them. I think it was this location I found a really old one, like a 1932 one or something like that. I really like those. They have the old school maple leaves on them on the sides down here. Those are cool coins. We'll take this though. That's fine. Alright, got my first wheat cent here. Had scrape a little bit off the back because it's pretty crusted over with dirt. It was only about 3 inches down. It's a 1956D, so nothing horribly special, but you know, we'll take it. That's a start for some wheat pennies. All right. I dug right into the ant chamber for some ants, so sorry about that, guys. Pretty sure you'll probably survive though. There is strength in numbers. But look what is sitting right there. That was down at the very bottom. I just pulled it out. A ring of some sort. I don't know if it's going to be silver, silver clad, aluminum, or what it's going to be. See if we can clean it up a little bit and take a look. It's been down there a while, so it's potentially just tarnished aluminum. But as ugly as it is, it could be aluminum too. It doesn't feel like it. It feels a little heavier, but not as heavy as silver should be, I don't think. Let me clean it up a little bit, see what we got. Get this in the sunlight here, and as you can tell, it does not look to be precious. I don't see any markings in there right away. And I did spray it down and brush it, so if it were silver, I think it would shine up a little bit better. Interesting though, it's just this is probably a legitimate kid's ring. We call small rings kid rings, but this is non-precious. This is more like something a kid would have. So I think this might be just a kid's ring. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. Do you remember when these were all the craze? Probably when my kids were, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, something like that. These were super popular, these little rubber bands in the shape of things. This one looks like it's a roller skate or ice skate or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. It is definitely boot shaped. That's what I'm going to go with for right now. Or maybe a cleat. Could be a cleat. Like baseball or softball cleat. But this is kind of an incidental find. There's actually metal in the hole there, or the plug somewhere. So let's see what we got. I'm going to set that aside and see what kind of garbage we've got here. Oh, it's really shallow. It's right here somewhere. Oh, we got a quarter. We got us a 90 something, 90 even? 90 even quarter with our little shoe-shaped thing. Interesting. Okay, where's a good, there we go. Yeah, somewhat. Close enough. Got the sun behind my head. This is getting ridiculous. Not the finding the good angle. It's my face. I don't have a good angle. Who you kidding? Maybe the back of my head or something. No, the finding the stuff that... I got another ring. I swore this was going to be a bottle cap. I dug it just because I wanted to confirm that I know what the objects are at this site. It ain't no bottle cap. It's a ring. I don't know if it's any good, but let's find out. Hey, there it is, laying right there. It was just up there, so not horribly deep. 4.5 inches or so. But let me get down. There we go, so you can see it better. It's got gold. It might be another one of those gold-plated things. I think it's mostly going to be junk, but I got another ring. I don't go out looking for rings. I'm not a jewelry person. Why is this keep happening to me? I do see some markings there. Let me clean it up and see what we got. Well, here's the ring. It's got this nice little pattern on the outside. Nothing horribly special. And there is something on the inside, but I can't quite make out what it says. Let me see if we can bump up the zoom a little bit. G-I-N-S Gainsborough. And I just can't figure out what that says. I'll have to look later. I know it's shaky, sorry about that, but can we zoom back out? There we go. Still, that's a gold ring. We'll take it and keep going. Wasn't sure what this was going to be. That was coming in between a dime and a penny. And that's because it's neither really, well, not American. It's a Canadian penny, another Canadian penny. Trying to see what year this is. 64, got a 64 Canadian penny. So we'll take that, keep going. Probably going to be quitting here in about 20 minutes or so. It's almost noon and I'm getting hungry and very hot. Again with the jewelry. At least this time it's not a ring. Well, I say at least this time. I don't mind rings too much. But this one's got some beady green eyes poking through. It's kind of cool. Let's see what we got. There's the back, and it has some gold color to it. And some markings up there. And some beady green eyes. Don't know what it is though. I love the eyes sticking through that mud though. That's just awesome. It just cracks me up. That's funny. Let me clean it up a little, see what we got. Well, I'm not entirely sure what it is that I found. It has fur. Does say Hong Kong on the back, and then something down there on the bottom. I don't know what though. In the sun it's just too bright. I keep getting this thing on my phone for brightness adjustment, and then it's ticking me off. I don't want it. This was a deep one. I got my second wheat scent for the day, and I'm kind of zigzagging. It's afternoon right now, back and forth in an area here in front of like the hitting area for the baseball diamond. I'm in the field in other words. Let me scratch this up just a second, see what we got. Focus, focus. Why are you not focusing? There. Is that better? There we go. So we got a 55D, nothing super special, but we got another wheat penny. This one was deep. This one was down at the bottom of the hole there. It's staying near pinpointer deep. Why are you not focusing for me today? Dang. This thing is just giving me all kinds of troubles. Maybe I need to clean the lens or something. But here we go. That's another one saved. Here we go. 5 minutes after the last wheat penny, I just found another one. This one's a little easier to clean off, it looks like. It's a 44. Got us a 44. My focus is working better. I turned the auto tracking back on the focus. I don't know if that made a difference or not, but little ant, bye-bye. I'm just winding my way back toward the car right now, so this is literally 5 minutes after I found that last wheat penny, but you know, I'm good with that. A little bit of bonus footage here. I had not planned on doing any recording today. I'm just at a little park 10-15 minutes from where I live. Just goofing around a little bit this morning. Had not planned on doing any recording because this is a place where I did not expect to find anything. But I got myself a Rosie. A 46 Rosie. See if I can get it in the sun there to take a look at it. So, here we go. Nothing special, but you know, we'll take it. We'll take a little bit of silver when we can find it. Was not expecting to find that here. I have found silver here before, but I've also beat it up pretty good before. But you know, it's never hunted out, so I'll take it. That's nice. Nice little silver, unexpectedly. All right, I got another odd find here. I'm gonna toss in for bonus. I got this. I could see it. It was kind of in the corner of my plug. This is my original plug. The root got me off center on it, and I could see this, and I started trying to pull it, and I could see glass attached to it, and I thought maybe the rest of the bottle is there too. So I expanded my plug, and sure enough, looks like I've got an entire bottle. Hess is what it says on it. I don't know what it is. Probably did not have you guys in focus there. Probably had a paper label at some point. It is cracked there, but not broken all the way through. So we're going to take that home and take a better look at it. But that's cool. I've never found an entire bottle with a cap on it. I don't know what that is. We'll look it up. Well, there. That's it. That was a couple of interesting little hunts. Well, mainly one hunt. I just had a couple of bonus items I found at another place. I was out just getting a little exercise, waiting for everybody else to wake up, basically. And came away with a couple of unexpected finds. Because it's a place that multiple people have detected. I've been there myself before. You don't really expect to find a whole lot of anything, and found a couple of good things. Found some things that weren't so good either, also, but, you know, sometimes you got to clear the ground to find a couple of extra good items. Let's show you what we did come away with. That time for hunting is getting at the end, unfortunately, too. It's the beginning of October here in Southwest Michigan, and pretty soon it's going to start getting pretty cool outside. But for right now, let's not worry about that. Again, let's see what we got. And that's the board. A couple of cars. This one was the one that got squished. The top of it was like way down in here. Everything just kind of fell apart out of it. It's nothing special or fancy or anything like that. Just like a Hot Wheels plastic base. Interesting though. This one kind of fell apart, and I think this was a Lesche, if I remember right. Cool little interesting find. No, this one was the Lesche. This was the earth mover. Like part of an old bulldozer or something. I'm not sure what the heck that was. Armored personnel carrier or something along those lines. It's squished. I'm not going to keep it. This is interesting. This looks like a tap of some sort that is hollow, and there probably was a second line there somewhere. Because if you look at that, there's, you know, 2 holes. Cork. So this would have gone through something and potentially been a pour spout. I'm not real sure what that is. Interesting. I think this is part of a lipstick tube. I've seen these before. I think these have something to do with the wires that you find on telephone poles. A chunk of lead. Just something sealed and interesting. The end to something that looks like it has a lot of wear in it. You see that mark there? This is something that was on a machine of some sort and used for a long time with a rope or something that was run through it, because it actually started wearing a groove there. Love finding parts like that. I just wish I knew what that was too. I think that might be the end of an old toy gun of some sort. It kind of looks like it'd be a large one. The handle that would have curved, the handle grip that would have curved around here. This looks like maybe the base of it. Got that little rubber band thingy. I forget what these were called. The little rubber band toys, but they were so popular. My kids had like a bajillion of these things. They collected them and loved them, and I think they even still have a bunch of them stuck away down in the basement where they're old crayons and stuff that we gotta get rid of. Some clad. Had a couple of Canadians, a 64 and a 95, so opposite ends there. Had my 65 quarter, almost got me a silver quarter, but did not. A couple of old dimes. Some old pennies that weren't old enough to be wheats. Clad. Got that one ring that looks cool, but is just a junker. I got, I don't know, maybe that's Chewbacca's cousin. That's Chewbacca's cousin Eddie. Green-eyed Eddie or something like that. It says Hong Kong in the back, and I don't know for sure what that says at the bottom. I don't think it honestly matters, though. This is just a little tchotchke type charm of some sort. It's something meant to be funny. It's cool though. I like that. I liked finding that because those little green eyes are, you know, sticking back out at you. Got that 46 dime at that place that I wasn't expected. Got me yet another ring with some sort of a gold attribute. This is a gold plated ring, which means there's probably about 0.1 cent of gold in it. But it still looks pretty-ish. It probably would have looked better when it was new. Especially because look at the patterning on the side. That it's just a simple tool mark type, almost like a rope braid pattern. It would have been pretty, I think. Some wheat cents, 44 up to 56D. This unfortunately turned out to be aluminum. That would have been a cool little silver bangle. I did get it straightened out pretty good, as you see. But it's just a little aluminum bangle. Nothing special at all. And one of the more interesting finds was this bottle that also was a bonus find at that second location that I went to. This side is fairly flat on it. And this has this concave section here. It does have a crack in it. It does not go all the way through the glass. So that kind of, to me, just adds to the charm of this. It does have a screw base, and it says Hess at the top, and I don't know what that means. In a rather quick search, I couldn't find a small bottle with, I was thinking maybe this could have been like a peppermint oil or something like that. I couldn't find anything like that, any kind of vanillas or anything. Actually, I don't know if I searched vanilla, come to think of it. Made by Hess. I couldn't find any medicines made by Hess. So if you guys that are bottle diggers know what this is, it's relatively modern, but I'd really like to know what it is. I just kind of think it's charming. That's all. Nothing special, just charming. I don't find a lot of bottles, so got to take what I can get. But there you have it. I wonder if I just do this. No, I'm just being silly now. I did wash it. Yes, I did. Okay, it's been one of those days. It's a Monday after a long day of work, and it was a rough one. So, gotta unwind somehow. Anyhow, like I said, it's going to be cold, and we're not going to be able to metal detect soon. So enjoy those days while you can. Get out there, do something outside. It's too nice out this time of year not to be out there doing something to enjoy it. Even if you're just sitting on your porch watching the world go by, you're outside being part of something. So just take advantage of it while you can. It's too fleeting. Life is too fleeting. So, you know, enjoy every moment of it. But Christmas is around the corner too, so I said it. Yes, I did. It's not that far away, and I already have my first Christmas gift. So, anywho, that's it for this week. I hope you guys have had a great week, and I hope the coming week is even more spectacular, and we will see you guys later.